When I first met Tom Crutchfield, I wasn't so sure I liked him. He's kind of like sandpaper sometimes if you don't know him. But after spending time with Tom in Australia this year, I really came to understand and appreciate his love for nature and his deep understanding of anything reptilian. Tom always likes to say, if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta learn to walk the walk. He invited me down here to his farm and homestead to do just that. And Tom, we're gonna walk the walk, hopefully, with a King Cobra. There are two things I've loved most in this life: bikes and reptiles. Now I crisscross the globe learning about all kinds of incredible animals. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Other times I'm in over my head. But one thing's for certain, we'll come away a whole lot smarter after every adventure. This is Kamp Kenan. All right, so Tom, the first thing, obviously, you were mentioning this animal is all about sight.
It's all about sight. What we don't want is the King Cobra paying attention to Christine, who has it. We want the King Cobra paying attention to us. Now what I'll do sometimes is get the King Cobra watching either the snake goes like this. He thinks this is a threat. He doesn't even know Christine is there.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Absolutely. Take the tail.
Yep.
Don't need that hook.
No.
My first time.
Get it by the cloaca. Right there. You may turn around.
All right. This is my first time hands-on a King Cobra, and it's an incredible feeling. Oh my God.
I mean, isn't this one of the most amazing animals on the planet?
Absolutely, and obviously it would be amazing to encounter one of these animals in the wild. Now, you've traveled all over the world, and you know, you were telling me something interesting about the kings is they believe that there are actually different species of King Cobra throughout their range?
Yeah, they're doing a phylogeny study now, and the problem is a King Cobra, particularly the males, have huge territories, and we kill them by cars because it's a big, obvious snake, and they have a big territory, and every time they cross the road with cars, they get killed. So some of these species may become extinct before science even knows they exist. It's a terrible thing, really.
All right, Tom, explain to me what she's doing right now with the snake.
What she's doing is she's trying to keep the attention on the Cobra at her, not at you, and it's looking at you now.
Right.
Press down on its back. Press down on its back. It'll turn on you. Be still. Don't move. Press down on it now. Sit down. Like that.
I gotta tell you, it's an unnerving thing for me when you say to not move when a King Cobra is looking at you. So everything in me says, get the hell out of here. And that's...
Let's walk up, let's get its attention. So it doesn't look at Christine, let's get it so it looks at us. Okay, you wanna...
I would love to. Thank you.
Go ahead, now remember, keep its attention on you. You can get closer. All right. Just get ready to move back. You're quick enough, get closer. Press down on its back, make him turn and look at you. Move so he looks at you.
Come here. Come here, buddy.
You can use your hat if you want.
I'll keep my
hat. And sometimes the other end of the hook also helps.
And so the whole reason we're doing this is actually to protect Christine.
Correct.
So okay, I'm gonna press down a little bit.
She has him in her hand, and you can turn and bite her.
Exactly. Okay.
We don't want him to even think of Christine. We want the King Cobra to think of the person keeping its attention.
Gotcha.
This is why they're a fairly easy snake to handle, but you have to understand the King Cobra, and all of them are different, every single one.
And there's a lot of body language to read with this animal.
And you have to read it in advance. You saw it attack her like a half attack to Christine. That was at half speed.
That was at half speed.
And it wasn't a real attack.
It seems like the elapids, like cobras and mambas and some of the Australian species, are just a faster snake.
Yeah, this is an incredibly fast snake.
I'll push it back. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. And that animal was totally coming for me had you not been holding it.
Yeah.
So the thing that, about the King Cobra that really interests me is the fact that they're in Ophiophagus. They're not a true cobra. Can you explain to me a little bit about why these animals have been put into that genus alone?
They actually are a true cobra.
Okay.
But they're not in the cobra like most of the genus, most of the other cobras are in the genus Naya. They're in their own genus, and the genus is Ophiophagus. Careful on the side, because he'll run sideways. But the genus Ophiophagus actually is a derivative. It's two Greek words put together that we have our English words derived from, and really what it means, Ophia is snake, and phagus comes from your esophagus. It means to swallow. So literally the name means, English translation is snake swallower. Correct.
And these
that's pretty
animals,
much all they feed on.
and that's why they're the king.
They are.
They are the
And
king.
they are the longest living venomous snake.
What's the maximum size that's been recorded?
At least 18 feet.
18 foot long.
I personally have had 2 that were 16. That's about 10, probably.
And this animal's being extremely nice right now.
He is, but we're gonna let you handle some worse than this one. We started with the best one there.
You did? Yeah, not bad. How'd I do, Coach?
Did great.
Did great. Okay, hold on a second now, buddy. Hey.
Good.
Hold on.
That's good. See, you got it. You got it. Literally.
Ones. All right. Now I have to tell you, that was pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Not bad.
Good job.
First
That's a great
one.
job.
All right. I gotta tell you, just it wasn't too intense. You have to stay calm, but there's definitely some adrenaline running through your body. Even when you're calm, there's a heightened sense of awareness. The reason we're doing this again is to educate. It's not.
No.
There's no real.
Oh, I love King Cobras.
Yeah.
The world would be a much poorer place. They're one of those animals that when you see a 14 or 15 foot King Cobra hooded 4 feet off the ground, hooded up with its mouth open, growling literally when it hisses, and you look at that, it's a true monster of God. It's one of those animals like a tiger or an elephant that is just so majestic that if we didn't have them, God, our lives would be poorer.
And it's an animal that just
Right?
immediately, whether you know the animal or not, commands your respect.
It commands your respect. You don't have to know anything about a King Cobra when you see it hooded up to know you don't want to go anywhere even close to it.
Gotcha.
Because you know it'll kill you.
Except for us, because we're going to go get a few more out.
We are.
Okay.
Bring out Grace.
Let's see what happens. All right, so here's our final snake, King Cobra of the day. Her name is Kali, and I'm guessing you named her after the Hindu goddess.
I named her after the evil Hindu goddess Kali. She is actually an Indonesian King Cobra, but I thought Kali was sort of an appropriate name, being number one, a female.
Right.
And number two, it has probably the worst disposition of the 3 King Cobras I have here right now under normal conditions. So this would be the most difficult for you to deal with.
All right, and another random fact that I got out of him just moments ago was the word thug comes from where?
The word thug comes from actually the word thuggee, which during the days of the Raj, when the British were there, they were the followers of Kali. They were highway robbers, and they would rob people, and they would take a handkerchief they had around their neck, they weighted at one end, throw it around your neck, and then strangle you to death and steal all of your possessions.
So there you go. Fair enough. Here we are.
That's what I don't know. Okay, so let's see what she does.
She was up.
She's up there. She's not happy. Let's see. All right, you know what I'm gonna let you do? You take it out of the can.
Can I have the longer hook, Christine?
Sure can.
It's like I think you need a bigger boat, sort of a thing.
Exactly. Listen, like I
now
said.
be real careful with this.
Yes,
This
sir.
could come out right up the snake hook. If it does, throw the snake hook down and get out of the way.
So
you got this.
You got it, Tom.
Just be careful when you put it on the ground. Hit it with the tail, and Christine then will get in front of it and get its attention.
Oh, she's
Keep the head away from you. It's really dangerous. It can come way faster than you think out of that. That's exactly where to grab it. Good. You learned. Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Couldn't ask for better.
incredible.
Come on, Christine. Get her attention.
Yeah, this is a nice snake. And
Yeah. But see how it feels? It feels different than the other one.
it does. It does.
It feels like a steel coil.
Yes.
That's because it's ready to do anything at any time. And that's why this is so dangerous when it explodes. And I want you to be careful of that.
Now, you know, getting a hit from this animal
It's almost certain death.
Okay.
Even with anti-venom. It has too much venom. Now, that's a good job, Christine. Get her watching that. That's perfect. You got her
Oh,
now.
that's beautiful. Good job.
See how I'm frozen, not moving?
Yep.
If I were to move, she'd turn at me. That's perfect. Good job, Christine.
She wants to come forward.
Yeah, she does. She's thinking about it, but she's not hooded. As long as she's
Now, here we go. Look at this gorgeous, to stare at, it's like you said, Tom, when you look down the pipe at the King Cobra, you do, it's respect. And you know, a lot of people think wanting to work with venomous snakes is a bravado thing. It's really not for me. It's just to understand these animals. It's purely to understand their behavior. And I'm really getting a wealth of knowledge just doing this. I can't tell you, or begin to tell you how appreciative I am for you sharing this knowledge, because I think it's so important for gentlemen like yourself who have so much knowledge about these animals to pass it along, but pass along good, useful information. And I'd love to come back and do some more with you at another time, man.
I'll look forward to it. And I want to say one more thing. You see this snake?
Sure.
This snake is a good snake. This snake almost never bites anybody in the wild. This snake is a really good snake. This snake is probably the best of all this, or probably one of the least dangerous snakes to human there could possibly be. Yet, the snake is killed wherever it's found. I wish, or any animal like that people consider really dangerous is killed. And you can see today what a wonderful animal it is and how the world would be such a poor place without them. So let's think about that with any animal from here on out that we don't know about. Here, take that and you put it in the can. Help him, Christine, with the bucket lid. I'll just help him with the lid, nothing else.
All right, guys. This is Kenan Harkin signing off.
No.
Maybe not. All right, Tom, thanks so much for letting me learn a bit about you.
Now put it in, all of it. Put it in, all of it. Watch your hand.
I'm saying I'm watching. I see your head.
All right, good job. There we go. All right.
All right, thanks so much, man. I can't thank you enough.
Good job.
Yeah, time for lunch.
That's my promise from Australia. I promise you.
Let's hope we get some more adventures
We'll do
together,
it.
buddy.
We will.
See you next time, guys.
Thanks, Christine.
Yeah, definitely. Come here, Christine. I don't mind hugging her either. Good job, man. Awesome day. Thank you so much.
No problem.